Live deep in the heart of West Texas is the James Hendricks Show, the SIB, the golden SIB microphone. Pleasure to be here, guys. Once again, we know what's going on. It's Fearless Faith Friday. Fearless Faith Friday. That means we take a break from the news, all that political stuff to talk faith. Isn't that a wonderful idea? Okay, now, I heard something this morning from the YouTube channel is The Christian Economist. It's hosted by Dr. David Arnott, who is professor of Dallas Baptist University. And something he said, I want us to kind of expound upon. Now, the title of this podcast is called, this episode is called, God Can Unite America. And He can. The question is, can we have the free will to let Him in to unite America? I hope that's what this audience wants to do. To just let God in. I highly recommend this book. It's an oldie, but a goodie. Dr. Charles Stanley, How to Listen to God. I started reading it again for the first time since college, and it's been a wonderful blessing. Now, one thing that Dr. David Arnott said, and I agree with him, you cannot measure whether a college degree is worth it. And I have to agree. You know, these reactive socialists and bureaucrats think, oh, the numbers, you can put things by the numbers. Really? Because you see, I had a statistics professor in graduate school, my brief stint that I was in graduate school, and he said, and I quote, you cannot prove a thing. You know what I mean? So, that tells you something. Statistics, he says, is usually based to test a theory. So here's the thing. College is based on what information that you receive so that you can pass it on to others. Serve your fellow man. But we have an egocentric world, reactive world, that thinks that, you know, college should always be about the bottom line. Okay, let's say I wanted it to be about the bottom line. Let's hypothetically say that. I wanted to study public relations in college. Ironically, because of what was going on in my community college, the course offerings, there was nothing that would transfer over. And so I switched over to broadcast journalism. I saw how reactive it was and switched over to political science. So see, college, and he makes sense, okay, because if you look at Robert Kiyosaki's book, Rich Dad, Poor Dad, you look at this, he gives this chart that he learned at this self-development seminar, where at the top of this little circle is be. In the middle is do. And at the bottom is have. Because see, here's the thing. College is not about in helping you define what you do. See, that's what I thought it was going to be. That's what I thought it was going to be, and I was frustrated to find out that not necessarily the case. So, guess what? College is about the doing, the being. Because, and I agree with this with David Arnott, too many people define themselves by what they do. And I know we men can be just as guilty of that, you know. It defines our masculinity. When I think if we just turn whatever we do over to the will of God, it solves the problem right then and there. You know, even Dr. Charles Stanley says that. The theologian Russell M. Nelson, among several others, have said that. So think about it. God can unite America. But the question is, will we let him? Will we get off the couch and on our knees? And if you, I can understand if you got bad knees, that's when I usually, get on my couch or my bed, prostrate myself before the Lord and just ask him what he wants. What his will is out of my life, as for my life and everything. But the problem is we removed God from the public square. Okay, and I gotta be honest with you, this makes this old Texas country boy kind of angry. Alright? Now I understand other people have a right to their freedom of religion and practice however they choose. But I gotta say, you want to save this country? Return it back to God. Prayer back in schools. Bible back in schools. Those things in. Condoms, I'm sorry. Out. Out. Ooh, I made somebody mad. I think I made somebody really mad. Well, just is what it is. God can unite. Question is, will you let him? Hope you've enjoyed listening to the James Hendricks Show. If you like what you hear, please subscribe and become a part of receiving most daily updates. This is Jimi Hendrix saying until next time, take care and be proactively informed. God bless you. Talk to you tomorrow for the weekend edition.